It's alright. Let's just go for classic. Oh, they show you the tutorial on how to play. Well, yeah, I don't think I need it, but yeah, it's fine. Although they didn't tell me to make a combination there. How will I know I'm supposed to match 3? I will assume that since I play the puzzle mode, it already assumes I did. Yeah, well, it tells you how the hypercube works. It's like I say, the song is in every mode, yeah. I didn't notice that, personally, but that's cool. Now, this mode, the classic mode, clearly has a lot of RNG. It's not that logic based like the... Yeah, I also know that. It's not as logic based as the puzzle mode, clearly. But here you can more or less do something to continue surviving, which is essentially always having a hypercube at your disposal. So if you always have a hypercube at your disposal, you will never run out of moves, because you will always have the move of using the hypercube, obviously. That being said, obviously, if you use the hypercube, then you will yet again be at the risk of not having any moves. So it's not like it's fail-free, but the point is that you have a fallback. That's the idea. But at the same time, it's at least a way of not fully depending on RNG, so I welcome it. I mean, it's the same way I play Bejeweled 3, for example, so it works for me. Though, for what you're saying, Wasabi, maybe the the puzzle mode of Twist is more of my speed, since it doesn't require thinking. But yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe it requires a little bit of thinking. But if it's like clearing tasks, as you say, it's pretty much like playing the classic mode, but with some extra steps, essentially. Some additional stuff. It's something I could see tomorrow, probably. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that this game has levels. Well, that's also another thing about this mode, because I told you the logic with the hypercube, to always have a hypercube available. And the thing is that if you are able to survive until the level is over, all of the gems get rearranged. So at that point, you don't have to worry about running out of moves, because that rearranged, for what I understand, it's a rearrange that at least guarantees you will have a movement left. So it's also a little bit of a survival way, the way you have to see it, essentially. But that being said, I think that, well, obviously in terms of gimmicks, it's a step forward to the original visual that basically only has singular combinations and that's it. But I do think that, well, it's a very common opinion, but Bejeweled 3 is definitely like the definitive way of playing Bejeweled, because it pretty much has Like, the fact that it has more gimmicks really helps it a lot. Because in Bejeweled 3, if you do like a 5 combination with a corner, instead of generating a bomb, what you generate is electricity. And the electricity that you generate is, well, something that makes things spicier. And in fact, the fact that you can combine them with the explosions and with everything else is pretty good. Now, here, if I match this is gonna trigger the cube, so I probably don't wanna do that. I can even wait until the level changes. Because if you can avoid it, you want to avoid using the cube unnecessarily. But obviously, if there is no other choice, there is no other choice. But yeah, because all of these gems, like that's the thing, every time you beat the level, you conserve all of the special gems you have in different order, which means that if there was something that you preferred to not use before, now you can use it, you know? That's the way it works. Oh, and you have another hypercube. It's a shame that in this game 2 hypercubes don't erase the whole grid, because if I'm not mistaken, that's what happens with Bejeweled 3. If you combine 2 hypercubes, you make like you clear everything. That being said, I don't think that's that useful, because clearing the whole grid, aside from giving you a nice score, it's not like it benefits you in making you have more combinations, you know? Not particularly, so in that regard, you probably don't want to use it even if it was a mechanic. Now here, I might need to use one of the cubes, because I might be blind, it's possible, but I don't see... And if you take too long, just like in Bejeweled 3, the game tells you. Is there a way to disable, like, automatic hints? I don't think there is. And that's a little bit weird, because you already have the hint button, so why will there be automatic hints? I mean, if I wanted a hint, I will use it. You don't need to tell me. But I don't see any other combinations, so I might be forced to use one of those. I guess it is what it is. But I have another one at least, so it's fine for now. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, probably not, but this whole day there has been an insane wind. An insane wind outside. Like, I think it's 90 kilometers per hour wind. Like, very, very fast. And, like, it's hitting everything that is outside. And, well, obviously the temperature is also going down quite swiftly. So yeah, it's a little bit of an issue, but after all, we are in winter, so it is to be expected. It is definitely to be expected. But yeah, what can you do? Also, on another unrelated note, it might be possible for me to actually move out of this apartment this weekend. It's not 100% confirmed, but it most likely will happen. And if it happens, it will be on Saturday. But yeah, just letting you know, this game has the best soundtrack. It has some pretty cool music. This is going Garville. New mansion, yeah, obviously. No, it's pretty much the same apartment as this one, but one floor lower. That's it. It's almost the same apartment. How much will that get in the way of you streaming? If everything goes right, it shouldn't. Because I should be able to move everything in an afternoon. Or at least everything related to the stream, that is. So if everything goes right, and I hope it does, it shouldn't affect it whatsoever. So yeah, don't worry. There should be a stream. And if there is a stream, I will have to stream UFO. As you know. It has to be. It's the special game that I hate to play, but I can play it once in a blue moon when something important happens. And in this case, that important thing is the fact that I'm moving, so that will be the idea. And those are a lot of explosive gems. Holy shit. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's see how that goes. I mean, the internet has already been installed, and today I checked that it works properly, so we have that too. The internet is has easily been the most annoying thing so far to get working. Because, you know, I mean, for those that were in my stream some time ago, you will see that I used to complain about ISPs a lot. But yeah, ISP companies are so unoptimal in the way they work. So many things that could be done way faster or way more easily, and yet ISPs overcomplicated. So yeah, the last thing that basically I had to make sure that went well was the internet. But yeah, we will see them. 3 cubes, okay, that's quite some reserve. I will argue there are straight up evil in a lot of places. That's also true. Here, at least, in the specific city that I live, internet, the ISP here is ironically decent. It's just that, as I said, it's unoptimal in the way they do stuff. Like, especially in the administrative sector that is about managing accounts and the way the internet activation works and all of that. That's very unoptimal. But in terms of the technical side, so far, at least in my 3 years that even a little bit more than 3 years that I've been living in this city, they do very well. So I'm glad. That's also because this is relatively a small city. If we're talking about my previous city of Buenos Aires, that place is full of people that want to take an advantage as much as possible. Obviously, those type of people also exist here, but being a small city, people here are mostly down to earth. Mostly. Living the year 2024 and ISP still refuse to provide reasonable internet to customers. Yeah, it's like that. Oh, that's very bad. I wasn't expecting that to trigger the cubes. Well, now I'm in trouble. Fuck. That is a problem. Damn. Well, I will need to form another cube as soon as possible, but will be a little bit hard. It will be pretty sad if I lose because of that. I don't know if I could have done, well, I could have anticipated it, I guess. I just didn't. But yeah, it happens. If you don't anticipate it, there ain't much you can do. I'm not sure I like that. I will need a white here, but it's not looking very possible. Oh, there is one. Okay, there you go. Okay. We got one cube, and I could get another one, but ironically, if I do this, I will make this one blow up, so I wouldn't want that. But yeah. Okay, so at least we are saved from a sudden game over. That's what matters. Gotta be more careful with those explosions that happen in the bottom, though. Wait, this one, will this work? It does work. And it doesn't generate a cube. Even though it was a 5 combination. I think in Bejeweled 3 that would have been a cube, but in this one it's not. It's alright, it happens. At least I have one. But yeah, in the topic of ISPs are usually very hateable companies, yes. But yeah, I guess the one that is here, especially compared to my experience in Capital City, I really cannot complain. I gotta be thankful for the fact that for the most part they've been behaving well, and more importantly, internet has also been working well. In fact, most of the issues that I had here in terms of connection with the stream have been the fault of Twitch and not the ISP. Especially with the Inches servers. Like these past weeks I had a lot of issues with the Inches servers. Like having to hop from one to the other because they kept having bad speeds. But in that regard, Twitch here will be more hateable than the ISPs. Can you believe that? Something that I wouldn't have said 5 years ago. 5 years ago, basically, my ISP was my #1 enemy. But yeah, thankfully not anymore. And hopefully it stays that way. That's something that you can never take for granted. Just like I cannot take for granted this cube, because I think that it's time for me to use it, unfortunately. I don't see any combination that doesn't involve the cube, and the game doesn't seem to see any either. So I might need to use it. Though the game is telling me to use the yellow, but we'll instead use the red. Well, that's a shame, but it is what it is. Okay, now I have to be quick at trying to generate another cube. See what happens. Something that is very sad is if you game over while having special gems. And it's pretty possible, because the special gems are worthless if you don't have any combination to use them on. The exception obviously being hypercubes, obviously. But yeah. But here, sooner than later, I need that. I really need that hypercube to be here, and unfortunately I'm not seeing many setups that I can use for the hypercube. Like, I'm seeing this one, but there is no white gem there. But then that one also was relatively close, but it also doesn't seem like it could happen. Oh, this is a chance, but I need a blue. Not sure if it's gonna happen though. Well, there is a blue coming there, just that I need to lower it more, and I don't think I can currently do that. Guess I can do something here for now. Oh, I can also do something with this orange. Maybe. I don't know. Not for now, at least. But I will have to use one of the two, because it doesn't seem like it will be happening at this rate. Yeah, I know I can use that. Damn it. Wanted to avoid it. Oh, wait, hold up. If I could lower it one more, and I can just do this. There you go. Okay, we are back. We are back. We have the cube, and I hope I don't need to use it soon, because outside of this combination, I'm not seeing much. We will see. For now, at least we do have combinations. So. But let's not panic yet. It's not time to hit the panic button for now. So, to get to the next level, there is still quite a lot of bar to go. So, you know, rely on the gems reshuffling. It ain't gonna work that way. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if my total score will surpass my score from the first Bejeweled. It seems that the score in this game scales, well, it obviously scales differently, but I don't know if it scales lower overall or not. I don't know. But yeah, who knows? The fact that this explosion is right next to the cube is a little bit upsetting. Yeah, a reshuffling will be nice. Just that it ain't happening yet. Well, we still have some, but I don't think for too long, no. Damn it, I think I need to use the cube yet again. Cannot we not use the cube? No, the game is telling me to use the cube, and the worst combination possible, because if I use the purple, there's only 4 purples on the screen. Like, come on. Of all the colors surrounding it, purple is definitely not the best one. I think it's the only combination remaining. Well, might be in trouble yet again. So at least we were able to get to the next level, so there will be a reshuffle. A reshuffle, and hopefully with another cube. That part will be harder. For now we gotta be glad about the reshuffling. A bad feeling about this. At least there are a lot of white jewels close to each other, but I can redeem some explosions. I'm a little bit afraid that seems like my only opportunity at doing a cube with those white jewels, but I just don't have the lineup.
No more moves.
I'm a little bit fucked up that you give me no more moves after a combo like that, I will say. Well, that was something. I clearly could have lasted more, but I guess not. It is what it is. Well, I want to see if action is the same that in the previous game. I mean, it seems like it is the same. I prefer you solving it. Well, yeah, that's the problem. Solving it won't happen, so it's alright. Now at least I can see how far I can get in this action mode. So wait, does this have levels? Well, it says 1, so I'm assuming it does have levels. So it seems like this one is more picky than the first game to get to the next level. I will assume that at some point this thing will go so fast that nothing will be able to save me. Though, if this game also doesn't allow you to game over by lack of moves, another good thing to do is, if I'm struggling to see any combination, I can just use the cube. So even if the cube doesn't really serve the same function as it does in the other mode, at least it will be something. Like, if I get stuck, just use the cube to not waste time, essentially. Oh yeah, we will see. It's like that honey pop minigame. Yeah, like that one honey pop minigame, indeed. Except that in this one you don't get any reward when the bar gets filled. Well, yeah, you get the reward of going to the next level, but I don't think that's a very fitting reward, especially not in comparison to that other one. Unfortunately here I might need to pop this thing. Yeah, not a big fan of that, but I mean that's the whole point why that thing is there, precisely to make me unstuck. So that was the time to use it. Getting another one, not sure how easy it will be, but we will see. I love the backgrounds. The backgrounds look cool. I mean, a lot of puzzle games, especially games like Tetris, what I've seen is that they usually have these landscape backgrounds that tend to be a lot of times quite abstract as well. And in Bejeweled, since it seems that for some reason it's mostly themed around the future, a lot of the backgrounds are like this kind of other planets. Well, I mean, that's the point of the puzzle mode. You go from planet to planet. I mean, here I'm starting. No, not that. I'm starting to struggle to find combinations. How about you don't struggle? At least the good thing is that a single combination, at least in this mode, it seems that it increases the bar by quite a lot, or at least more than you would expect in the classic mode. Fuck, and yet again I don't see a combination. God damn it. Here? Oh, you're right. I didn't see it. The game had to carry me. I mean, some horizontal combinations to me are quite hard to see. It feels like I mostly pay attention to the vertical combination and not so much the horizontal ones, but yeah. I obviously should pay attention to both. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, a combo like that is exactly what I need for the timer to not be so tight right now. Right now the timer is on a bad position. And it will keep being like that unless I can, you know, do something fast. I will be struggling to do that right now. Nice combo. I'm surprised I still haven't run out of combinations, because that's something that I would prefer. Is running out of combinations reshuffles the current grid. That's exactly what I would want. So I guess I might be back on track now. I'm finding some combi. Oh, I fucked up. I should have done the cube. God damn it, dude. That was so stupid from me. I obviously didn't mean to do that. I did it. I'm a dumb. Well, we got another cube at least. So, do I need to use it right away? No, not yet. Not yet, though I might need to, guess. Seems that we are back at being a little bit starved from combinations here. I wish the longer you were in a level, the more score you got, so you could more quickly get to the end of the level. Kind of as a way of saying, like, look at how much I'm surviving. Because otherwise it's also easy to cheese score, well, if you wanna call it cheesing, but like, essentially you could sustain a level for a very long time and it won't get any harder. I mean, at that point I don't know why you will do that. I guess if you care being at the top of the leaderboards... I cannot see any combination here. Well, yeah, I will do that one. Not because I want to, because I don't see another one. I really do wonder in those situations where I see another one if there is another one or not. Like if I'm blind or if I'm right and there's nothing. Well, we'll finally go to the next level, but this one I expect it to be a little bit more annoying. We will see. Well, more annoying because the timer will simply go down faster. You can very easily see it going down faster, so... Making any moves here does so little to fill the time gauge, yeah. It's basically because the level keeps going forward, so... Eventually, it will be impossible to continue if you don't do like a combination per second minimum. So it's that sort of stuff. In fact, I don't think I can go any further than this level here. I am not sure if that's possible. But hey, an attempt will be made as always. There is very little time. That was a cool explosion. That sort of stuff gives you a lot of score. It's pretty clear that the score system in this mode is heavily buff compared to the classic mode. Like here it seems that you already are getting match bonuses even though you are only on stage 5. While in classic mode you might get these bonuses if you are in like stage, I don't know, 50 or something. But I'm assuming that's to make the timer work better, I don't know. I don't see anything, damn it. I don't see it. Okay, there. Well... damn. And then the corners blink to let you know that you're about to lose. That's very nerve-inducing, I gotta say. Well, there is that. I don't think I did that badly. But I mean, compared to the default scores, yeah, I'm a gold compared to that. Well, in fact, it tells you here Apprentice Geologist, but I think that that's the overall rank, not just for that run. So there's that.